If it's involving fashion, she's there. Our next guest is synonymous with style here in the Coachella Valley and all over the world, for that matter. Today, we get to know a little bit about her, as well as learn some do's and don'ts of fashion. Welcome to the show, Susan Stein. Bam.
Bam.
I love it. This feels overdue to me. How you doing?
Hi, I'm great. I'm always happy to see you.
I'm elated, and I'm happy to see you as well. So thank you for taking the time and coming down to chat.
Happy to do so. No
Wonderful.
one's more fashionable than you. Let's start.
Right.
Look at you.
You're
Pink.
sweet.
What could be better?
You're sweet. I knew you were coming.
Matching
So.
lipstick, socks. You can't see them. They're amazing.
I didn't want to do too much, but
No.
Okay, so obviously you live here in the Coachella Valley. A lot of us know you. You're very busy in the fashion world. Give us a bit of about your background. Where did you come from? What's your, yeah.
I'm from the East Coast. I lived in New York and Connecticut for a while. Have always, well, originally did the right thing and became a teacher in history and government and a little bit of theater. Found out I was teaching the same thing every year. So I've always loved fashion. My father was a manufacturer, which is really interesting because I sort of have lint in my blood, which means there's a reason I love it. And a new dress every week and all that stuff ruined me. Not allowed to go into this business, but of course I did. And I had a wonderful career with Saks Fifth Avenue in New York as their fashion and PR director for many years, and then for some crazy reason moved to California, which I love.
We're glad you did.
Stayed with Saks, and then came to the desert about 16 years ago and decided I was going to play tennis and read and maybe take it easy. And I sort of got involved with a group called Fashion Group International, which I belong to in New York. Worked on a project, went to Palm Springs Life to make them, because they were a sponsor, and supporting an event for FGI, which they had done for years, and they eventually asked me to be their fashion director. The reason they asked me to be their fashion director is because they wanted to have a fashion show for the stores on El Paseo. So here I am working 900 hours a day, and it's our 15th year. After that. So I don't think I've ever done anything for 15 years. Who does? But every year it's different. And my experience in New York led to my teaching at the Fashion Institute when I got here, FIDM, when I got to California. And I taught promotion and marketing and the retail environment. Just a lot of that and trends, which I love.
Extensive background there. That's a lot.
A lot.
So have you been able to play tennis or read, which was the original plan?
Well, you know, I turned out not to be such a great tennis player, and I was in the wrong place to just play tennis, because people really play tennis here. And reading was good until I think I ran out of time, but there are a lot of books there waiting for me.
So Fashion Week at El Paseo is, we can say it's partly your baby.
Well, it really is Palm Springs Life baby, and was inspired by their marketing needs. But I've always wanted to have a fashion show for consumers.
Here's some pics up of this, I believe, this past year. Is that right?
Oh my gosh, yes, it's a little Zandra Rhodes, I think. Yep, and our most colorful designer, who, by the way, like Zandra, I've known for like 30 years. She's been in business for 50 years. So a lot of the people that I knew in New York and so forth have made it possible for me to bring in some of the talent that we've had, which has been from all over the world.
Wow, these lasting relationships. All right, so we are going to anticipate 2020's Fashion Week, correct?
Sure it is, March 16th through the 23rd, I think.
Okay, all right. And we're actually going to get you back. So viewers, folks that follow the show, just get excited, because we're going to be seeing a lot of Susan Stein. One last question before we have to say goodbye. Give us a couple of trends that we can get excited for the next season coming.
Color. We're going to see lots of color. Men and women are going to see flowers. You already are there with your pocket square. We're going to see a lot of art in fashion, which is sort of what I'm wearing. Oh, come on, I can do you up here. And look, this actually goes with mine. You know. So a lot of art in fashion, such as, this is a gift from Victor Tung, who was in Fashion Week. He was a street artist. And I saw a picture of this, and I said, I've got to have that jacket, and now I do. Be careful what you wish for. So lots of that, lots of black and white, but lots of color, and men's clothes are just amazing now. I mean, have fun, guys.
I like it. Have fun. I try to have fun. We have fun here at Desert Living. There's some information for you if you'd like to email Susan. We're going to get her back on the show, so definitely make sure to continue to tune in. To inquire about Fashion Week, as I mentioned, just follow that web address on the site there for you. That wraps up this edition of Desert Living. A big thanks to you. We'll see you soon. Have a great day.